What's the worst thing a woman has done on a first date? My girls, my girls. Oh, Charlie, you never cease to amaze me. Oh. But this thing that we girls, we do, we claim that it's for safety. But hey, this is mean. The girl is mean. Hey, God, we do it. I don't know. Come on. Unpack your cock. You're trying me so hard. I'm not going to be the devil. I will go to heaven. I will go to heaven. Yes, the Lord is good. I am not going to heaven. I'm back again with another episode of the POV podcast. My name is Nanikia Depa, and as usual, we're coming to read some threads and react to them and then read some dilemmas. So basically that's just that. If you're new here, this is an amazing pod, so stay on it, okay? I'm also talking to my people on Spotify and I'm talking to my people on Apple Podcast. I will never forget you guys. Okay, so the thread for this episode says, what's the worst thing a woman has done on a first date? What's the worst thing a woman has done on a first date? Now, this one says, she literally asked what was their most expensive drink. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He just kept saying everything was out of stock. God bless him. Where is he now? I went back to give him a tip, but he declined. My girls, my girls. Oh, Charlie, you never cease to amaze me. Oh. Anyway, maybe you two showed her that you could afford it. So she was also trying to spend your money. While driving us to dinner, my phone was on vibrate, went off in my pocket. I looked at the text and it was from my date, sent to me accidentally saying, my God, he's so ugly. I pulled over to the gas station, handed her $2 to run in and get some lottery tickets, and I drove the fuck off. Okay, this is funny. But hey, this is mean. The girl is mean. Met a girl off Tinder. We texted for about 2 weeks and finally decided to meet up. I go to pick her up and find out she only had one arm. She never disclosed it. You're trying me so hard. I'm not going to be the devil. I will go to heaven. I will go to heaven. Yes. The Lord is good. I am not going to heaven. I am not going to hell. The Lord is good. Amen. But do you call that catfishing? Do we call that catfishing? Like, this is a really serious question. Do we call it catfishing or something? Definitely not the worst, but this shit just happened at a restaurant. This girl pitches me as hard as 5 to 6 times. Like, at some point, I almost hit her. Next day, my arm was all cut up from the pinch. So I texted her and told her, and she goes like, that's what you get for being light skinned. That girl is me. Invited her on a date. She came along with 6 of her friends. I stupidly bought shawarma and Coke for them. Got home and deleted her number. Wow. But this thing that we girls, we do, we claim that it's for safety. But let's do a breakdown of this very well. How you carry friends and family to first date and all that. This is my theory about it. If the girl likes you through the conversations on the phone, because ultimately you guys will talk like 2 or 3 times. So, no, 2 or 3 weeks or like 3 days or 4 days, or if as quick as maybe 1 week, right? You guys will talk for some time. If the girl doesn't like you through the conversation, she will take the date, yes. But that's why she'll be carrying cousins and nieces and family members and friends. Because all she's coming to do is to spend your money. This is my theory. This is just my theory, okay? When the girl doesn't like you, that's when she does all those things. But when she does, she's coming alone to spend some intimate time with you. So coming with friends wouldn't be the thing for her. Like she'll feel like this will come and like destroy the vibe. If she really wants it to be something important, have the time with you, like, you get me. So yeah, I don't think girls that bring their friends and family and nephews and aunties to first dates, they like the guys. I don't think so. The security theory is true, but in a lot of the instances, they don't like the guy. Went to eat. She ordered some expensive stuff and didn't like it. I went to the restroom and my food and hers was 8, not gone 8. She left. Hey God, we do it. I don't know. Come on, pack your cock. She showed her 5 months pregnant on a first date. Hey, you guys passed all the channels and went straight to parenting. Wow. Or she was pregnant with somebody. I'm just being sarcastic about the first one, okay? Okay. So I'm going to, let me read the last one. She asked if she could give my leftovers to her baby daddy because he was watching the kids whilst she was out. Nah, this is some American shit. This is not an African shit. This is an American shit. Let me get into the this is crazy. Let me get into the tales and confessions bits of this episode. If they posted it on social media, if they posted it on social media, if they posted it on social media, they made it our business. And since they made it our business, they made it my business. And so I'm going to talk about it. And that's on period. And let's get straight into the stories that we have for this episode.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm a level 300 student of KNUST. I dated this girl way back in SHS and we're together for 3 years. It got to a time conversation was as first because we weren't in the same university. Last year, she came to my DM and told me she had gotten a guy in her school, so we should move on. Wow. And the next day, she came back to tell me she wanted to make me serious in the relationship. I did my own investigation to find out she was truly dating another guy in the school, and it was positive, but I didn't react to anything because I loved her. Things continued normal for some months until she texted me again that she isn't feeling the relationship anymore, and she was serious about the guy that she told me about earlier, so we should break up. Yeah, we became friends and started complaining her relationship issues be that she's no longer interested in the guy again. It was like we're getting more closer from how things were going. You can tell she wanted us to be together again. And I'm dating now. So in order not to ruin my relationship now and hers, I blocked her because I didn't want to fall in love with her. The reasons I'm saying this is we're texting every day after the breakup. Now, she called my best friend crying bitterly that she wants us to date again. And in a more peaceful relationship now. So I want to know, was I at fault to block her? No! See, I think I want to applaud you for one thing. That when you realized that it was going towards where it was not supposed to, you cut it off because you knew your relationship was worth more than that. A lot of us will be stuck in the past, but you knew it and you took the right action. And I'm very sure that maybe your girlfriend didn't know everything that was going on, but if she knew that you were still in communications with your ex and your ex keeps telling you about a relationship and she knew how emotions worked, she will connect the dots to know that the girl was definitely going to fall back in love with you. So yeah, you blocked it. That's the right thing to do. You have respected your girl, and I really appreciate you for that. Not a lot of men can do this.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Good morning. Please, how are you doing today? I'm really confused about something and I need your opinion. There's this guy I have been friends with for like 6 months and I'm currently in the university. Let's call him K. K and I have been friends, but sometimes related beyond friends. K sometimes makes me feel like he's in love with me, and the next moment he shows friendship vibe. Most of the time, when I'm with him, there's this lady that calls and Kay claims they are just friends. So one day I asked him about the girl's name and he lied about her name. I got to know that isn't the girl's name. Her lady friends call her PK, wouldn't pick up and will say they will talk for long. There was a time this girl was coming around and was around. She called Kay and he wasn't picking up. And the lady showed up at the door. She sat down and greeted me. Then she said she was going. Hmm. I felt some connection between them, but he always says they are friends. I don't know why, but I love him and it seems like he's into this girl, but claims they are friends. But sometimes Kay makes me feel loved and to the extent of buying me what I want. But at the same time, when I ask him about P, he will say they are just friends. P can call at odd hours and K wouldn't pick if I'm around, but will tell that they can text. He hasn't said anything about love to me yet, but I sometimes feel he's into me and the next moment he just sees me as a friend. I also get jealous when P calls him and I try to distance myself from him and he complained and was calling. Why am I giving him attitude? And he's really sorry if he did anything bad to me. I just I just let it go because I thought if he didn't love me, giving him attitude wouldn't affect him. But he has called, so fine. I don't know what to think anymore. If he's into me or he just sees me as a friend. He also behaves strange when I get calls. Try to see the number of the person and that I'm talking to, or if any guy takes my number while we are working together. Hmm. He sees or when he sees me with any other guy, he will ask what did the guy say? Did he say he likes you? Or he starts to ask questions. Okay, he starts to ask questions. Please, I need your advice. And I don't know if he knows I'm in love with him. I don't know why he's behaving this way too. Can you please advise me? Please tell me what to do. Yeah. It's about the same guy we spoke about some months ago. So we've spoken about this is the thing. I think people like this say he may love you, but he still wants to keep his options open. So he will not even bring the idea of a relationship for both of you to commit. But he wants you lingering around him. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous to me. That's dangerous. I would rather you define what we have and then we both take ourselves serious and have a healthy relationship than this unhealthy way of handling your emotions between the both of you. So have that once and for all conversation with him. And if he doesn't give you a certain talk, because you guys have been friends for a long time. If you guys have been friends for like, let's say 2 months or 3 months, I'll be like, okay, you know what? You guys just met, you're getting to know each other, you're friends, you're now getting to be friends and all that. But you guys have been friends for a while now. So if he has feelings for you, he needs to know. If he wants to keep you serious, he needs to know. If he does it, let you just go and heal and move on with your life. Do you understand? Kill that feeling you have for him. Do you get it? Else your relationship with him will spoil, your friendship with him will spoil. In the end, both of you will fight over him not wanting to keep you and it will destroy your friendship. So kill it now if possible.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm a guy in a relationship with a lady. I try all my best to do whatever she likes, buy her anything she says, but she came to my place and was sleeping at night. I was looking at photos on her phone, not to find out she was doing a video call with someone naked. She was showing her body to that man and I'd be a good boyfriend. I woke her up and asked her why this is on her phone, and she said she never knew how it happened. Please advise me well if I should go on with her or leave, because now I don't have feelings for her like first. And because you are, in fact, you are feeling that she cheated on you with that guy. I don't know how to explain this to you, but how would you be naked and then be on a video call with another guy? How does that happen? Or you are just finished bathing and but you have the screenshots. It's not like it's him that, nah, this is sneaky. Thinking about it, and my thoughts are everywhere. I keep coming up with other, this is sneaky. Something may be going on. Okay.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Hi. Please help me with this. Okay, so I had this female friend that we are very cool. You spoke about almost everything, and I was actually comfortable with her. I explained to her one thing I don't like, and after 2 days, she did that thing to me. The thing is, I can't really tell if it was intentional or not. So I got pissed because I was expecting more from her. She started facing the consequences of her actions. Example, I was ignoring her and not showing her care and things like that. You understand? She was also acting like she doesn't care and she doesn't bother to ask me why. So after some time, she came to me and asked why I'm ignoring her. I explained to her what she did indirectly because I missed her and wanted to put an end to the fight. After I explained to her, I was expecting an apology from her because it sounds good to apologize to a friend that you have offended, right? But guess what? She told me it was my fault. So she won't apologize for anything. Because of that statement, I told myself she wasn't a good friend for me. I should let her go, regardless how much I love her as a sister. Now she's in my DM asking how I want to ruin our friendship because I am giving her the kind of treatment I used to. What do you suggest I do or talk to her about? I just think you should let her know how you feel about the whole situation. Because this is what I think. Because in as much as she knows that what she did you don't like, she is instigating that you started it. And so let her know that, you know what, I didn't start it. And you knew I didn't like it and you still did it. It makes you come off selfish. And even apologizing for it has become a problem for you. And I can't be in that space. And I think having a conversation like that with her would open up a full-blown conversation that will let you know her train of thoughts very well, how she perceives things, if she is ever going to apologize for anything, if you know all those things, and you can make your decisions around being with her with that. If you think that her energy is not good for you, she doesn't take responsibility for her actions, and that is going to drain the relationship and drain you. My darling, some friendships are not worth keeping if they are going to drain you. Do you understand? That's what I think. But let me also know what you think about this. Let me see if I can find a short one to do. And then we end the episode. I think I have like 5 minutes. Okay. Hi, I need advice. So there's this lady in my class I was dating from level 100. She always cheating on me, but because I loved her, I always forgive her. I've done everything possible to keep this girl, but she paid me back with betrayal. We aren't talking till last week when she called me to meet her somewhere. And to my surprise, she wanted to have sex with me. I refused because I didn't trust her and I didn't trust that she was genuine this time around, but I still love her. You don't trust her, you don't trust her, you don't gotta keep her. So that's the thing. Trust is a very vital part of a relationship. It's basically part of the basic things in a relationship. And to gain trust, you need to even have a little bit of trust to start trusting somebody. Like, it's complicated. Something needs to move you to trust the person. And if the person is not doing anything to gain your trust and thinks that the sex will be able to solve the rubbish attitude, my women, your sex, your body, your pekuse doesn't compensate for your foolishness. When you mess up, apologize. Because the man will eat you and not forgive you. And that's on period. Learn to apologize. Your pekus is not an apology plate. Say I'm sorry before. If you want to add pekus to it, say I'm sorry. Add the gift. I've said this before and the men were happy. But it also goes the other way. Men to say, But for the women, it feels like you think, even if you do something and the man needs to apologize for the thing that you did. But later, it will go a long way to help you. Let me tell you, even for your own peace as a woman. So yeah. And that's on period for this episode. I think I'm going to end this day on a banger. I'm going to end it there. I'll see you in the next episode, okay? Until then, subscribe, like, share. I love you guys so much. And if you want to talk, and this is the thing that I have not really said to people, and so they keep finding difficult. And I saw it in my DM before I shot this episode. If you want to have a conversation with me, we can have that conversation too. Like, you can text me and be like, I don't want my story posted. I just want to talk to you. And the truth is, if I'm available, I've done it multiple times, worked multiple relationships out, and it's been an amazing experience. So yes, you can text me and we'll talk about it. But I'm not a counselor. Just so you know. I'll see you in the next episode. But until then, ciao.